What's up? This is girl Princess CrimeMob representing, and I am in departments with Parlay.
Hey, Parlay, meet me at the apartment.
Yo, we back. It's your boy Parlay, and we in the apartment with Parlay. Meet me in the apartments. Hey, ATL. This the city, this the city, this the city. This the city. Love my city. Atlanta has really produced a lot of good talent. Atlanta has really produced a lot of legends. Atlanta has really changed the format of the game for the past 20 plus years. And along with we did on the west side, on Bankhead, my net guests and they crew did the same thing on the east side at the same time.
East side.
And I know a lot of times we don't really talk about the impact that we brought to the game at one time. And it's not like a lot of times you have artists who come out and establish themselves as some of the best in the game, and they come out at the same exact time in the same city on opposite sides of town, who do two different styles of music. It don't happen like that. And I really think that the music that we did has not died, it has not left. And if you really listen to all the music right now, it's a shadow and I ain't gonna say a shadow, it's an image of what we did. You know what I'm saying?
Judge.
All the milestones that they done had, the growth, people being able to get a chance to see the growth in them, and they legends. Regardless of what anybody say, you know what I'm saying? Have anybody feel, if you check the numbers, if you look at the influence, if you look at the longevity, they legends. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'd like to welcome my next guest, who's been a friend of mine for a long time. And through time, we became even more close with a friendship. And we're not just personal, but with family. Her family, they family, and my family. And it's a real honor to have her here in the motherfucking apartment. Even though she talking about she nervous, we finna make it happen. I'd like to welcome Princess from CrimeMob to the motherfucking show.
Ow. What's up, CrimeMob in the building. My brothers and sister are here. You just can't see them. I'm going to represent for everybody today.
Definitely. Definitely. But I'm going to tell you, this is about you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This is about you. This is about what you done been through, the stuff that you done seen.
Make me shy again.
The stuff that you overcame, the stuff that all your testimonies. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because one thing I know about being in the group is everybody go through their different things. And the things that they go through is pivotal to help somebody else who go through the same thing. It's a lot of groups. And a lot of groups don't make it. And a lot of groups don't live to have a 10, 15, almost 20-year career.
Facts. And
still be able to do shows together and still be able to move. And it don't happen like that. It's very seldom. And y'all doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Thank you.
But on here, what I want to do is we're going to go like all the way back to like, you know what I'm saying, to preteen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people always get a chance to, especially with groups, you get a chance to know their music and you know of. Hey, tap that door one time. And you get a chance to know of the artist, but you don't get a chance to know the artist. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should think about how many groups you know, and you know the people names, you know the crazy stuff that you hear in publicity, but you never get the chance to know who the hell this person is and where they from, and what their story is, and how they did what they did, and how they seen what they seen. Like you don't never get a chance to see that, and that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to where you're from, what part of town you grew up in, and some of the influence you were having growing up.
Okay, well, I'm an Army brat, so Veterans Day was yesterday, I was born in Germany, Landstuhl, Germany, and little Jay on the track is my older brother. So we're 16 months apart. We were pretty much raised as twins. I was a Ninja Turtle for like the first 4 years of my life for Halloween. Like my parents,
What color turtle? What color Ninja Turtle?
man,
you is?
orange and purple.
The orange and purple.
Man,
You didn't want to be no Ninja Turtle.
no, I wanted to be a Barbie doll or a princess or something. My daddy was like, "Hey, y'all sharing costumes." So I did everything Jay did. He wanted to play basketball. I played basketball. He started rapping. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna start rapping too. And it was cool at first. It was a hobby. It was a hobby for them. And I'm a business person, so I'm like, okay, he done came home with a CD. He in a group. They got a producer. Okay, let me go ahead and start rapping. You know what I'm saying? So I started rapping. He used to write some of my raps and stuff. I would say it like this, pause and change your flow, do it like this. And it was still, a hobby. I was working at McDonald's, taking my whole McDonald's check to pay for the airbrush t-shirts and the CrimeMob with the blood dripping down and stuff so we can perform. And it became a business really, really quickly in my mind. We was performing at the aquarium and the atrium. Scrappy stayed across the street from us. So we performed. We opened up for him one day. He let us open up, and Vince ended up being there. I think Cersei was there. We did Nuck If You Buck, and the hood knew about us already. Everything was hand to hand. It wasn't any social media. It wasn't no. Everything was burning CDs.
What time was this? What year?
This was 2001. We did Nuck If You Buck 2001. We had other songs that I thought were way better, but and we started in skating rinks and stuff. We never really did the open mics or the talent shows. It was strictly like teen stars in the 10th grade.
Did y'all have music background coming up?
Yeah. Not really even knowing that we were musical kids, but my mom's uncle used to play the piano for Elvis in the Army. And
okay, hold on. Listen, motherfucker be saying shit, right? And motherfucker say some shit and it be some shit, but they'll say that shit like, oh yeah, man, that's just the iPhone 23. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit don't, hold on, so your grandma was playing the piano for Elvis in the Army?
My mom's uncle, so I guess my great uncle or whatever the lineage is. But yeah, they was in the Army together chilling. It's actually a documentary or a movie with Elvis, and they have a black guy at the piano. That's my uncle.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
We gotta get uncle here.
well, he's passed, but
Rest
he
easy,
was
Unc.
yeah, he was dope. He was an artist too, so yeah. My mom was in the choir. We from the South, so everybody,
You had to sing in the church?
No, I didn't sing in the
You
church.
didn't have to go to choir?
No,
Jay didn't have to do the choir?
we had to do gospel rap.
Y'all was lucky. Y'all were lucky. I don't know no family in the South who really in the church who didn't make their kids get in the choir.
Well, see, we started at Calvary Temple, which is off of Cooper Street, off of Ralph David and Cooper, and then we moved to the east side, and then we went from that church to World Changers. So been 30 years strong, World Changer in this thing. So
y'all was on the west side before y'all moved to Ellenwood.
yeah.
What about on the
Well,
west
my
side?
mom is from Simpson Road, so and then we went to Germany. Well, I was born in Germany, and then we moved to Moreland and Memorial. So yeah, I went to Burgess Elementary. I would have been going to Crim if we would have stayed, but
I would've went to Crown
but
State.
God moved us further east.
How was it, the transitioning from coming from Germany back over here, and how was that as far as like balance, as far as like culture wise?
Well, I was young when I came to America for the first time. My aunt had a wedding, but I was like a year and a half the first time we came, and the heat was unbearable. And they was like, oh, she don't like this heat. And to this day, I can't stand getting like too hot. But I've been back, going and doing shows and stuff, and We went back. My dad showed me where we used to live. My neighbor was still there. I showed her the little poster of me, like, oh, I got a show tonight. And she was like, what did medical leave show? Let me do the baby. you know, and she was like, oh, the but that was cool, you know, coming back, seeing my home country or whatever, seeing the hospital. Germany is different, you know, they're more health. Oh my God, they're more health conscious.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. You motherfucker be. Tell y'all something. All right, nigga. You know the kiddie size cup.
Oh yeah.
You know the kiddie cup. The kiddie cup, nigga.
That's the regular.
That's the regular cup. You know the super
That's
size
the
cup, nigga. That's the regular cup.
Yeah, they look
not
at
even
you
the medium
yeah.
cup. Hey, I'm gonna get the super size.
And the regular fry is like the little kiddie fry that come in the little paper. Remember? They be like, oh,
Yeah, and they don't put all that sugar in that shit. I ain't lying.
There's no real like obesity over there. Kids at the bus stop smoking at 18, 17. It's
like
cigarettes.
Smoking the shit out them cigarettes.
And then the Autobahn. You been on the Autobahn where they go fast as shit?
Nah. Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they drive like 90 miles an hour on that motherfucker.
Yeah, 90, 100, 110.
Yeah, they
easy.
ride on that bitch.
Be like, hey, bro.
Yeah. Look how you look. You drive fast. Huh? Oh, you get on this motherfucker, drive fast you want.
Normal. The taxis are all Benzes.
Yeah. The trucks, the 18-wheeler, all Benzes.
Yeah.
All the 18-wheelers, Benzes. Everything is Benzes. Don't give a fuck what it is.
Oh,
Shit,
well.
don't make me lie. Don't even motherfucker make me lie.
It might be a German car. I don't know.
Boom.
I don't know.
So Mom Duke from the west side. Everybody from the west side.
But you came from the east side and moved to the west, right?
I came from the east and moved to the west.
You
Everybody
probably the
from
only
west side
person.
moved to the east, huh?
You probably the only person in
I'm the
Atlanta.
first people in my family moved to the west side, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my
I'm
life
glad,
would have
though.
been different
I
if
like
I
the
would
east
have.
side cool, but I think my makeup is better. I think God did good, put me on with this in the slums. My makeup is just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, east side, especially back then, they were pretty. East side was pretty back then.
It's still pretty. I mean, well.
No, it's just about like as far as the culture wise, you know, everybody's cool, niggas fighting and shit, you know. I remember back, I used to tell my cousin on the east side, I used to go with guns and shit. I was like 17, 16. And they like, nigga, y'all got guns? I'm like, nigga, y'all fighting niggas over here?
Yeah.
They like, yeah, we gonna beat a nigga ass. I'm like, bro, niggas ain't fighting where I'm from.
We gonna fight.
Your ass 12, 13 years old.
We
They
gonna
get you a gun.
fight. We gonna fight, and then folks come from the west side with razors in their mouths, snatch back ponytails, be like, yeah, don't fuck with her.
Yeah, that shit be wild. Okay, so boom, y'all in it. You doing the rap songs in the church. Do you remember any of your hip hop church songs?
We did one about Noah's Ark, and the flood. That was like the okay for my mom to let us rap.
So that was the introduction to y'all really.
Yeah, like, okay, it's cool for us to talk about rapping. But then Jay would write raps and then it'd be on the back of his homework or something. Like, you got to turn this in. But I got a photographic memory. So I would be like, oh, you said you coming and busting, you da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, what else I say? And on the other one, you said da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, oh, okay. So he sat me down. That next Christmas, my dad got me a keyboard, got him a drum machine. We started playing Who Run It on the piano and he on the beat machine and stuff. And we didn't know that we were grooming ourselves.
You the little sister from the Fire Heartbeat. You Duck. What the name, Duck? Yeah. All right there.
Because I'm a visionary. He was just doing it, but I'm like, no, you got something. Like,
so he bought y'all the keyboard and the beat machine. What criminal? How old were y'all then?
That was 8th grade, 9th grade.
What kind of beat machine he got?
Oh, it was some, I don't know all the equipment, but it looked like this, and it had like 2 little pads or whatever, and like 2 drumsticks. Real simple, nothing major.
Hold on. You said that motherfucker had 2 pads and some drumsticks.
Yeah, it came with like 2 drumsticks, and that's what he started with. And then he got introduced to Fruity Loops, and then we didn't have a hard drive, so the first couple of beats he made, he had to write the whole beat out on a piece of paper and re-put it in every day.
That nigga was dedicated. Shit.
No, even worse, the computer used to be in my parents' room, so he would be in the dark while they're asleep with headphones on and the computer screen glaring, and he making the beat.
So he was dedicated.
And he was like 14.
Wow.
14, 15. Yeah, so I saw that dedication,
Professor
and
J.
then and then he convinced my dad to get a 5-disc CD burner. And when I saw that we could make our own CDs, I went to school and started getting them things off. Yep. Yep.
What school y'all was at then?
MLK.
MLK.
Yeah. And it was a new school, so we kind of was able to control. And we controlled.
Control the hell out of that. How did the group actually start? Like, Lil J, who was the first? Like, how did it organically happen and build?
Well, the boys, Killer C, Lil J, they were both like the musical geniuses. They would be on the phone for hours, making beats on the phone. That was in middle school, I think like 8th grade. And then Psycho Black, 8th grade. 7th grade, Chapel Hill Middle School. They was at Chapel Hill Middle School together. And then we all went to Cedar Grove Middle School. And once we got to Cedar Grove Middle School, they was in 8th grade. I was in 7th grade. MIG was in 7th grade. Diamond was in 6th grade. They was already rapping. The last week of school, I wanted to show everybody that I could rap. So I wrote a song to Black Rob's Like Whoa, and I was talking about all my teachers. And this one girl was like, "Oh, you not crunk tight. You need to sit down." Da 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 da. We ended up fighting. My
okay,
brother.
Tell me how this shit. No.
No.
This is the fucking apartment.
That's my past life.
If you talked about it, if that's right. It's your past life, so it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to talk about it because that's your past life. So they would make it okay, but you can't talk about a story and just act like this shit ain't happened. She don't like your shit. What happened?
Well, Runway Richie was at our school too. He was rapping at the time. I'm trying to think of everybody else, his others. But they were in 8th grade and they would rap in the gym across the gym from me. I was in 7th grade and I would just see them every day bobbing their head. And my brother was making beats back then. He wasn't really rapping. He was just, beating on his chest. And I wanted the school to know me as well. So I wrote a rap. The girl was
being Lil J sister.
Yeah, man, I'm always in his shadow. So I wrote a rap to Lil Rob, Black Rob's Like Whoa, talking about my teachers. Everybody's like, "Oh." So she was like, "Oh, you not crunk tight." Da 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 da. 7th grade now, so the lingo was crazy. But you not doing that, whatever. We got to fighting.
What'd you say? No, I want to hear how the shit started.
It wasn't.
Stop skipping this shit. Yeah, bitch, fuck you. She got in my face. I spit on the bitch. The bitch ducked the spit. I want to hear it.
It's no talking. She came too close.
Boom,
you talking.
She talking. She saying all the trunk tight shit.
As you talking, I'm just calculating. Okay.
What you hit it with the first, the right or the left?
Right, always right.
Boom, you follow up with 2 piece, 1 piece. What you do?
Always right, and she fell.
Oh, so you hit her. You knocked out.
Knocked her out. So.
So you got that knockout. So did everybody come break it up, or did she check? She was asleep. I don't know. I want to hear about the fight.
So everybody told my brother that I was fighting a dude because I was usually fighting boys.
You used to fight boys like that?
Only in self-defense or something like that. But so he runs across the gym, goes up the stairs. By the time he get there, the girl is out. So we look at each other. We like, well, 2 of the teachers came. The 2 coaches came. One of them was my actual PE coach. So he knew, I'm not finna be doing too much. So he was like, chill out. He turned to my brother. My brother hit him. I turned.
Hit the teacher?
Yeah. And then I turned to the female teacher and hit her. And then, we went out the gym like, east side, ho.
Hold on. So y'all
7A, ho.
So you knock the girl out. Boom. Bitch, you talking the shit. You don't like my song. I'm trying to be popping. I'm trying to show everybody, goddamn, now I'm with this shit. You knocking, boom. You cool. You knocking me, boom. You talking this shit, you too close, boom. Knock you out. Boom, teachers come. Oh, shit, man, you need to chill out. Nigga, Lil J swing on the teacher, boom.
Yeah.
Other girl teacher talking, you swing on her, boom. They ain't fight back.
Cool.
The teachers.
Man.
Oh, y'all was on their ass like that?
They were both white, so.
Oh, okay. Okay. So y'all on their ass. Yeah, I know they were scared already. They were probably terrified.
Yeah, and
So
then that was the last week of school. They let me come back on the last day to do all my tests because I was a smart child, so.
That's all right
man.
right there.
So 8th grade, I go back, and then now everybody knows me as the fighting rapper.
You did it, motherfucker. You did. That might not have been how you wanted to happen, but you did what you wanted to do, though.
Man, so, but everything, all of the energy, all of the songs that we did came from what we saw. Everybody saw food fights, fighting in the hallways, and it was nothing but chants. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat it. And it's people going down the hallway.
Saying that shit.
We just came home every day and recorded everything that we saw.
So you would be there, so it would be you, it would be MIG.
It was like 30 people in our guest bedroom.
It was hiding the motherfucker in that bitch.
And the crazy thing is, they smelled
I know the room be like, boy, what?
Listen, it smelled like weed, cigarettes.
Oh, God damn it.
And
the cigarette with that shit.
And they would have stole a car to get to the house to record.
This, you gotta think, this is Ellenwood though. And this is at a time too where it's already like Atlanta people, it's just like, if you don't stay, if Atlanta police don't lock you up, nigga, you don't stay in Atlanta. Like, this is them times. So outside aggression, so when you get to Callan Road, niggas like, nigga, you ain't from the city. This, like, these are them times. So you gotta think, y'all outside 28, right outside 285. So nigga really talking about, like, nigga, y'all country hell.
And we were saying Ellenwood. We wasn't even really saying Decatur. We were saying Decatur, but we was screaming Ellenwood. So that was even more country.
Yes.
Like,
Ellenwood area.
Ellenwood area.
Because I remember when I heard that shit, and I pride myself as being one of them young niggas like, why you stay on the east side? I be everywhere. And I just be like, where the fuck is Ellenwood at? I thought that shit was like somewhere far as hell.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
But for real, like, Ellenwood right across the street is Decatur. Like, literally.
Yeah.
Walk across the street, you in Decatur. Walk a mile away, you in Stockbridge.
Yep, you right in North Henry.
Walk the other way, you in Panola. Yep. So it's like, you know.
It's like a tri-state area.
Yeah, we a little hood out there. Goddamn, niggas stealing cows and shit.
Oh, nah. So
you will see a horse at Walmart though.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, them niggas still country down there. Them niggas still country off Wesley Chapel.
Yeah.
Yeah, them facts. You'll see a horse.
They just put a Chipotle on Wesley Chapel. They finna fuck the city up.
Fact, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. So boom. So basically everybody who y'all connected to who want to do music is basically coming to y'all house. Everybody trying to get in. It's Lil J making all the beats.
Making all the beats and recording everybody. He was recording maybe like 15 groups.
At one time. So everybody would take time, the groups like, okay, so basically it's like everybody, but it's like these 2-3 people, they do the songs together. These 2 people, you got 1-2 solo artists, a group.
It was different groups, but it was like 30 niggas in CrimeMob. Because it wasn't a real thing yet. We was just recording.
Was y'all CrimeMob then?
Yeah, we were CrimeMob. When I got into the group, it was just the boys. They didn't want me in the group at first, and we had to do a majority rules.
It was still 30. It was still 30.
It was
people.
30. I just kind of maneuvered my way in, like making the snacks, making nachos, getting the water, making sure everybody good, talking to my daddy, because he used to be pissed. But when we did Nugget If You Buck, he'd be like, I don't know what y'all saying, but that's a hit. Every time he'll walk by, that bucking one, that's the one.
Hey, listen, they got to know your daddy to hear how you saying it.
Oh, yeah.
So I can picture him.
He was our first A&R for real, because he was really our first manager. He took us everywhere.
OG. Shout out to OG, man.
Man, shout out to my daddy. He hated it though, cause we would all pile up in his little white van, and it'd be like 10 of us, and he got to take us to the atrium, and they all smell like weed. And I'm like, no, Dad, it's just a new cologne. It's fine. It's fine. Vanita, you're really gonna tell me that? No, it's fine. Come on. One day we're gonna laugh at all of this. That's my thing. I always tell him. One day we're gonna laugh at all of this. So every day it just kept progressing, and
Okay, so hold on, not to get too far. I'm still want to figure out how the fuck y'all get from 30 to 10.
Well, 30 to 6 actually. We did about 15 versions of Nugget Fee Book. I got in a group and we did shows. We was doing shows. Shout out to Young Capone and MPG. That was our rival group, but they was out. Young Capone was out.
Shout out to Rah, man.
Rah. You know what I'm saying? And we just knew at the time, anytime we had to perform, we was gonna fight because they didn't like us and we didn't like them because they didn't like us. And we young and little, telling everybody in the club, if y'all feel like fighting, jump. Imagine how many people was ready to jump, and we had to stand by that every time, and we did.
Especially back then.
Oh yeah.
On the east side, nigga ready to fight. You say anything back, nigga won't fight.
But
Nigga go to the club to fight.
Imagine performing on the west side, MBK.
Oh yeah, y'all caught MBK for it left.
We caught that.
Let me explain to y'all what MBK is. I tell you, I'm saying the west side a little different. All right, MBK was a teen club. When I say teen club, I mean from like 9 years old to 13. Now, and I'm being dead ass. I can remember I'm 9 years old, literally going to MBK, bro. Like literally. And when you come to MBK, soon as the door open, as soon as you walk through the door, you dancing. Immediately. As soon as you come through the door, you dancing. Everybody in that motherfucker, this is a real teen club. I ain't talking about 15, 16, 17. I'm talking about real like young niggas.
Selling Kool-Aid and Sprite at the bar.
Facts. How the fuck did all them young niggas used to be getting at
That's
that
where
bitch?
I met Pee Wee at. He was like, I'm finna buy the whole bar. What you want? And I was like, of Capri Suns? We all goddamn 15. What do you mean?
About Roscoe?
Yeah, but he had a whole wad on him. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? What, man? MBK, we had a West Side welcoming.
Y'all had to fight over there too.
Man.
What happened?
It was one of them nights, you know. We got heart, but we had to prove ourselves that night, and the whole crowd was just like,
okay, I want listen, I'm this person. I'm for all the stories. I want to.
Man,
y'all go in that motherfucker. Y'all pull y'all east side shit. And one of y'all niggas
you
feel
know
Friday.
what?
Fuck that shit.
We were supposed to perform, but the promoter didn't know what we looked like. He wasn't even letting us in. Don P had to tell him that was us. We get in, and everybody in the club like, whoa. We yanking everybody's legs. We had to fight.
Oh, they snatch y'all out of state? Motherfucker West Side. That's why nigga don't fuck with us, man, like that. That's why nigga don't fuck with us. Please, y'all young niggas change this shit. Welcome to these people. It's some money, man.
I mean,
it's money with everybody,
but that's the thing, though. Back in the day, you fought to see another day. Like,
nah, for real.
We had to fight everywhere. More in Atlanta than we did in other cities.
See, but you got to think too, Princess. Y'all came up in a time where this shit was like that.
Yeah.
It was like, nigga, my apartments is right here, your apartments is across the street. Y'all been not come to our motherfucking apartments. Y'all use this store over here. Nigga, don't bring y'all ass to this store on this side of the street, we're gonna fuck you up. Y'all can sit over there, flip all the birds, talk all the shit you want to. Bitch, don't come across the street.
Oh, yeah.
D was them time where this shit was different in the city. Like, the Atlanta then is not the Atlanta that everybody knows.
It'll never be the same.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Nah, it'd be too thorough. I couldn't, But it's a gift and a curve too. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you that because if we was stay the Atlanta that we wouldn't be who we is now. We'd be like the other cities. Nigga be like, I ain't going down there. Every time you go down there, it's an event, you getting robbed. Nigga taking your shit. Nigga wouldn't want to fuck with us for real.
Yeah.
Cause she was grimy back then.
Yeah. We came at the right time because it was like we were at the end of the old school and the beginning of the new school. We didn't have social media in the beginning. When we did our second album, YouTube was just starting to pop. And we had a whole YouTube phone, and the label was like, hey, y'all have this cool little phone, and it'll be cool if you record yourself and say, hey, guys, this is what we're eating. But in 2006, you like, who the fuck want to see what we eating? Like, what is we doing? But now everybody, we didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
But then you got to think too, then the South wasn't really respected in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though we had greats, even though we had people who really came and put a footprint in the game, we weren't really respected. I can honestly say that the East Side movement in 2003 and 4 and the West Side movement in 2003 and 4 is what made the world respect Atlanta music.
Facts.
Because we came with a sound that nobody never heard of. They didn't know what the hell was going on, how it was sounding, and we brought it to the world, and it became infectious, and everybody started sounding like it.
Facts.
Who the fuck want to try and do crunk music?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was the wave then. You know what I'm saying? And then especially with and then we should be back this too, especially with y'all being from the East Side and having these big movements, and to be able to be connected with Trillville and Don P and them, and then for them still, and for all y'all still to be connected with Scrappy, and all y'all to end up being separate, but all y'all end up really getting on like at the same time. Like that shit don't happen like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it kind of seemed like the same time, but in reality, like Don P was a producer and Trillville was a group, and then Scrappy was a solo artist, but he saw how John was moving with BME, and they did a whole label situation, and then he bossed up and signed us, you know what I'm saying? And then
he felt like they was doing more for Trillville than they were doing for him. Yeah, he spoke on the
he spoke on it. He looked out for us because when we first signed, we signed away everything, and he actually gave us our publishing back. So we ain't have shit.
Oh, real nigga shit, man. Drop a goddamn
like
drop one of them from scrap, man.
He ain't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, royalties is real, and you know. CrimeMob catalog is a multi-million-dollar catalog. You know what I'm saying? So for him to do that and look out.
Why he gonna forever be blessed? That's why he gonna forever be blessed. Okay, so boom. All that shit going on. Scrappy still across the street. You seeing Scrappy?
Shout out to Mama D.
Shout out to Mama D. You seeing Scrappy? He doing his music. He popping. Him and Trillville end up getting signed with John. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watching this from afar. At this time, have y'all had them broke the group down to 6 people by now?
Yeah. When we signed, by the time we signed to Scrappy's label, it was pretty much whoever was on the last
version of
Niggas Book. Yeah.
Was the nigga mad when y'all were taking them off?
Mm.
Nigga mad about that shit, wasn't it? How did y'all decide who y'all were gonna take off?
Still to this day.
Was it like, nah, nigga, your verse whack? Oh, no, you weren't talking about shit.
Man,
what was the deciding factor?
I can't even speak on all of it right now because that biopic is coming soon. But, it was pretty much whoever was on that version, and me and my brother had to sit at the kitchen table and decide like who showed up the most, what version sounded the best. It was hard, but we didn't at the time know that was a
pivotal point.
Like some of our homeboys really went crazy after that. Like depression, like huh? What'd you say?
He dropped worse than Soulja Boy.
soldier. No, seriously, like real mental, like. And to this day, I feel guilty from it because it's like, but some of them, y'all knew y'all wasn't in the group. Y'all was just driving.
So it ended up being you, Lil J, Diamond, MIG, Psycho,
and Killer C.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Killer C actually started the group.
So how did he end up starting the group?
He was the musical one. He can play the piano. Like he's self-taught. And him and my brother Jay are cool. So they would be on the phone sun up to sundown making beats. Sun up to sundown. So yeah. And then his uncle was about to manage us. You know, so it was very closely tied. Yeah.
And they kind of what kind of projected and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so boom. Now Scrappy comes and tell y'all want to sign y'all. Mm-hmm. How was that?
Ooh, well, we had the same manager. Scrappy's manager ended up being our manager, and they just followed the same blueprint that Lil Jon did with BME. And it was so fast, we didn't understand, okay, now we're doing this. Now we're signing a label deal. Now we're signing distribution. We was just like, y'all like us? Okay.
I get it.
We got $1,000 for our signing bonus.
Some people didn't get shit.
Oh, how y'all doing?
I'm walking in front of the camera.
That way, go that way. Mm-hmm. Sit right there on this side.
How you doing?
What's going on, my dog?
I've seen that puppet.
Oh, yeah.
That's where it was with Scrappy. He was talking to him.
Yeah.
He was talking to him.
Yeah. What you talking about? So boom. So Scrappy say, okay, I want y'all to sign with me. What was y'all lit when he called y'all?
Oh, it wasn't one of them stories. Like on the movies.
Because I was just trying to get it in mental, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm just trying to paint a picture for everybody who's watching. Like, y'all doing music, y'all having these people around y'all who's doing music and who's popping and getting on.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm asking is because it's people now who's in that same situation, who grow up, who got little Dada, little Day Day, little Craig. They all of them got record deal, they going there, they got chains.
Yeah.
And they went on the opportunity too. So here, the eager things y'all went through, that made y'all bump y'all head or sign for this $1,000. Hearing your story might make them say, damn, I feel like that, but boy, I ain't gonna do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, everybody say, look at the paperwork. Why you ain't get a lawyer? What? Man, Jock Mama signed his contract in the club. Like, we were young. We didn't understand what was going on. We didn't know it was going to be that big. We didn't know Nuck If You Buck was going to be Nuck If You Buck. So we just signed the paper at 16 and 17. You know what I'm saying? And then it took off. It was bigger than us. It's still bigger than us. So it was never really that moment of, other than for Coco Brother, when Coco Brother had his show for Diggity Dish It, that was really like our, we made it moment, because we got to hear everybody else calling in and saying they liked the song. That's when it was like, oh.
That was a stunt then.
Yeah.
If your ass don't make it on dig on dish it, your shit ain't making it.
Man, if they not digging it, pack it up.
You gotta pack it up, man.
Pack it up. And it was like they was digging it for like a month straight. So within that month we had signed, we was on the road and stuff, but we still in high school. So it's like, okay, we on the road Thursday through Sunday and I still gotta go to school Monday. You know, we did our first album in 2 weeks at Patchwork. Get off the bus, go to Patchwork from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m., go to school.
I would have quit. Me? If I ain't start rapping after I graduated, I would have quit. I ain't going to no motherfucking school. Shit done. I'm over. And I would have been like, my mom would have been like, go to school. I would have been like, Mom, you gonna do put me out?
But see, I mean, we were so close. We were so close to finishing, but by the time our album came out, I was a senior, and that was the first year they had that you missed more than 5 unexcused absences, you out for the whole semester. that first week our album came out, so I was like telling my counselors like, hey, look, gotta go to 106 in Park. What y'all want me to do? Rap City or this test?
No, Rap City.
So I did homeschool. I did
The whole
homeschool
senior
my
year.
last senior year.
So you didn't get a chance to graduate?
Man, no, I just got the homeschool shit.
That's a whole ass shit. I could have been your
Yeah,
principal. Fuck your principal back then, whoever you
No,
was. No disrespect, but
that was
pun
before.
intended. No disrespect, but pun intended. Because if you got stars like this, you supposed to be like, well, shit, you don't graduate from this school, and make sure you graduate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the people with you, send the homework packages with you. You come back, we'll sit
Yeah.
down, we'll figure this shit out. You see what I'm saying?
Now, but back then they wasn't down with rap. It was still, against, now they want rappers in the school.
And
And
y'all music saying beat nigga ass and shit.
Yeah,
And
like-
y'all causing riots. And
we
niggas
had
fighting
my
and
mom
shit.
made us write out the lyrics to I Beat Your Ass. And she up there, I beat your ass. I beat your ass. I beat your ass. My nigga, I beat your ass. This is not music.
And then it was.
The numbers say different, mother.
I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so boom, y'all get the deal. 2004, y'all drop.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember this so vividly because I remember that the same year we dropped.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they were like, shit, the East Side got the crunk music.
Well, y'all came with that pressure though.
And the crazy part about it is like, then, other than hearing Lil Jon records, I knew nothing about Trillville, Scrappy, y'all. I knew nothing about none of that shit.
Youngblood.
Until I heard it, besides the Youngblood. But see,
Okay.
Youngblood didn't do crunk music.
Yeah.
They was on the end of that old Atlanta wave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They like right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? They like right in that middle.
They was
but
kicking that
besides
shit.
that, I really didn't get a chance to hear the music until niggas started hearing goddamn look, if you buck what?
Yeah.
Look, if you buck what?
Yeah.
Look. And I remember
But
hearing this
see-
shit, and I remember the first thing that came to my head was the East Side niggas love fame.
Hey, but see, you got to think 2001, Pastor Troy came out with Face Off. Like, that's all my brother used to listen to was that whole Face Off. Ain't no more playing G8. Like, that was at every football game.
Yeah.
That was embedded
versa.
in the Sammy Sam Knuckle Up. That's where Knuckle If You Buck come from. That energy, like that. We used to plan fights around what song finna play. When Knuckle Up play, you finna get your ass beat.
Oh yeah, nah. Yeah, it used to be like that back then. You already know when these certain songs come on.
Yeah.
Certain people start going to the bathroom. Nigga want to go get something to drink. They get the fuck out that
Nigga
flow.
thirsty.
You know what I'm saying?
But the ones who stay,
Yeah. Cause you know it coming. It's the energy. All y'all feel the same energy. It's just about one at a time. Niggas gonna come in the crowd. Niggas gonna come up like this. They gonna start bumping. Only thing you gonna see them coming. You gonna say in your head, nigga better not bump me. Nigga gonna bump you. You gonna push pop. That the fight. It don't take that but one push, one look. It don't matter what it is, nigga. Cause everybody in the crew got that one nigga. He gonna swing first. He don't give a fuck.
Always.
He gonna start.
and it
He gonna start the fight.
be the shortest one, the smallest one.
Or the skinniest nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
Boom. So y'all get the deal. Y'all moving. All this stuff is going on at the same time. With everything moving so fast, like you were saying, and when did you first have your first moment where you're like, you know what, I'm a celebrity now?
For so long, I've been trying to not have that feeling. I'm afraid of that feeling because I feel like people go crazy once they realize that they are a celebrity or they're different from the average person. But I do know, like, in aha time, like, okay, we might just be the shit. I don't know. Like, when Jay-Z did the Jay-Z and Friends, it was an R. Kelly thing, and then R. Kelly was tripping, and then it was Jay-Z and Friends. So Johnny hit us the day of, hey, we doing the Jay-Z and Friends. Okay, bet. Cool, let's do it. We get there, and they like, hey, y'all can't perform. Somebody gonna go in y'all spot. We being me. What you mean somebody going in our spot? They messed around and said she. I'm like, who else finna be in our spot? But they was talking about Sierra, so it was like, all right, goddamn, she be doing that shit. She can have it. Man, we finna leave because now we're like, well, let's just watch the show. This man is running this damn Phillips Arena. This man running backstage. Are y'all CrimeMob? Yeah, what's up? Diddy wants y'all to open up for him. Nigga, today, right now, hell yeah, we finna open up. Diddy. So we say, yeah, he go running to his people. Word get around to this big ass Phillips Arena. So by the time we get back to where we were, now be and me, like, hey, y'all finna go on with us. We be and me click. So everybody else, all the boys and everybody like, yeah, we just gonna goddamn go back with the family. And you know me, I'm just the fuck that. Diddy want us.
Yeah.
Fuck all y'all. Tell John we wasn't being me click 3 minutes ago. So we went with old boy. I'm like, I'm going with Diddy. We can perform this song twice. I'm going with Diddy. So
So what happened? Everybody ended up going with Diddy, or y'all split up?
I went in there.
Everybody else followed you.
We went with Diddy, and we in the little locker room, whatever, you know.
Hey, bro, put a noodle in that bit, bro.
We in. Boy, there you go with that noodle shit.
I forgot to even tell you. I forgot.
Why you just can't use a filter? Why are you doing that?
Say what? Man, we from the project, man. We make a filter, I'll tell you.
I got that from you, too. I said, man, I got
You know a box of filters is like $2.
You know, 1,000 of these, bitch.
yeah, no, all that. $2 coming their way from
Yeah, you talking about?
I gotta see y'all do this because that just it boggles my mind.
That motherfucker work like a champ, don't it?
That right there need to be sold. We really playing.
Oh my God, it can't be that serious. Is it that serious?
Hell yeah.
Shark, take them folks out there.
I'm trying to tell you.
I got one for y'all.
Yeah. Boy, my car trying to tell y'all bullshit.
In a minute, a white boy gonna take it and you will see him up there. He done named it somewhere. That's what they do.
Yeah, you talking
But
about?
why the spiral noodles? Why not the rigatoni noodles?
Because I don't, it's just motherfucker check. I don't know, motherfucker check.
Because you know it's a smaller noodle that's like thin.
Nah, that's perfect size for leaves. See, they ain't for blunt, they for leaves.
Yes, Lord.
What's
See,
the
if you
science
ain't put
behind it?
if you ain't put 1.5 or better in your shit,
Yes, Lord.
you don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need that right there. Okay, so boom. That was your first moment where you was just like,
Oh, yeah.
We
We
popping. For real.
we got into the locker room, and it was like a movie because it was like stuff just started being in slow motion. And Diddy like just came out and he was like, so y'all CrimeMob. That's us. So, who goes first and says, well, I'm a gat toting, pistol holding? My brother raised his hand. That's me, sir. And then, okay, so you gonna come out first. It was like, that's good. You gonna come out first. That's smart. That shit smart as fuck. He go, now who goes second? And I was like, I do. You gonna come out second. Yeah, I come out second. Remember this shit, nigga. You coming out second. Man, we went out there. We thought we was doing 2 songs. We only did 1. So we stayed out there to, you know, play the other song. They never played the other song. So we were just like, thank you. Good night. That next day, Ryan Cameron did Good, Bad, and Ugly. We was Everybody's Ugly. CrimeMob did not want to get off the stage. Get them little people off the stage. I was like, we were supposed to do 2 songs. But Diddy called and he was like, I loved it. I was like, oh yeah, we the shit.
That's all right right now.
Motherfucking Diddy know us, man.
That's all right right now. I'm glad just to hear this because I just, it's like, it's refreshing just to hear about these times because I just know we was total opposite of y'all. Yeah, we was just total opposite. Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah, like would have been like Nigga ain't like the same way you said.
Oh.
Same way you said. I don't know it's a bit like that. Nigga, fuck you, ain't gonna be on me no thing. Fuck y'all, nigga. Nigga, you want to box, nigga?
I mean, I love being me. I love being me. But in that moment, you gotta understand, like,
You feel like, damn, y'all, we were just in the league because ain't nobody wants to go. Now everybody wants to go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
now y'all want that? Now we fam.
Yeah. Nah, I remember it used to be the same because I'm just listening, and I was been like, what going on, my nigga? Y'all was here?
Yeah.
I would have been like, yeah, nigga, welcome to the city. Nigga need to come on to the bankhead. We was niggas. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember one time we do Madison Square Garden, 97.5. The big one they always do.
Yeah.
And it's Jay-Z right there. They like, hey man, goddamn, everybody like, it's Jay-Z. They go, what's up, Jay-Z and shit. So I'm just chilling. So my man Chico like, probably ain't gonna meet Jay-Z. I was like, what? He like, it's Jay-Z. I was like, okay, I know. I still like the nigga music, but what I'm going over there to shake the nigga hand for what? Do what? Like, I just ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm listening because I just know we was niggas. Like, I know we was fucking real niggas. I know the reason the Franchise Boys didn't really have a long career is because when it come to business-wise, we was niggas. Yeah. I remember one time.
I can understand it.
I remember one time. Some great seed oil. I remember one time we were popping. So.
Like, can I break the fourth wall?
No, I ain't shitting no first wall. It's the Partments. Everything go. Yeah, everything go around this motherfucker. I don't cut nothing. You understand me? All this shit go. So goddamn. So JD like, man, I want y'all to. We had a show. JD like, no, we gotta do the Grammys.
Y'all just gotta cut away from me for like 2 seconds.
So he like, we gotta do the Grammys. So I'm like, cool. How we gonna do the Grammy? Well, if you want to start doing this show, you gotta get us another show. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he like, okay, I'm gonna get y'all another. I ain't got y'all show, but I get y'all walk through 7,500. No, okay, cool. You need to walk through. Right. You know, one thing about us when we back then, you got that money. We need that deposit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you is, boy. You could have been Jesus about you got something for it. Would have been like, hey man, send that money first. You know what I'm saying? Send that money first. So he ain't send the money. So we get all the way to LA. We go suit up for the tuxedos. They put the DLB patches all on the shit and shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole time like, what is money? So my manager, she go like, when we get to the thing, do the red carpet first. Before we go in, I'm gonna holler at JD. Man, we get to that motherfucking red carpet, man. We walk the red carpet. The whole time we walking the motherfucker with. First of all, there but like two of us, three of us there. We walking that motherfucker with attitude. Yes, Lord. Man, we finished that motherfucker. JD didn't have that paper, but we left the Grammys. Facts. Flew straight back to Atlanta.
What?
My manager, she go like, bro, y'all niggas ain't gonna go in the Grammys? I'm like, nigga, don't get no fuck about no Grammy, nigga, for what? Nigga, we ain't winning no award. What the fuck I'm going here for? I'm taking mine back to the city, nigga. There's money to be made, nigga, shit. So that's what I'm just saying.
You could have went back tomorrow.
It's crazy. Nah, it's just, nah. That's why I said to hear y'all humility. And that's what I'm just saying. It's refreshing for me hearing that. Cause I know I would have probably been like, nah, we going out there together, daddy. We don't do all that, bro. We finna call out. Them motherfuckers niggas been like, nah, man, y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? So boom, that was your first moment. Mm-hmm. So now y'all doing all these shows.
Oh, before you say that, when you were saying y'all movement and stuff, with us, we quit twice.
I quit 3 times.
The whole group. We just told Johnny we don't want any more money. Don't book another show. We quit.
I don't know about that. I ain't say that though.
We said it. He was like, we was doing like 3 shows a day, and we was gone every day, 3 shows a day, and we just did a group meeting, and we was like, hey Johnny, we don't want to do this no more.
Y'all overworked y'all.
None of us. And he was like, what? We was like, we all quit. Like, we don't want to do
what?
None. It got to the point, don't tell me about a deposit. I don't care. Like, I put it in my bank account. I don't care. I don't. We was kids. We didn't know.
You know what we did? We got 3 shows. Parlay Buddy, Y'all going over here. Pimp Jizzle, y'all going over here. My 10 little niggas, y'all going down there. We doing all the shows.
Good on you.
Y'all keep that back end. Y'all keep that back end. Everybody happy. We don't got a front end. Everybody doing shows. I don't say my little nigga do so many shows back there. I swear.
I wish.
What? These niggas, listen. Peanut, he just on the song. He ain't even in the group. He only in with it, rock with it. Yeah,
Peanut.
this nigga on, Put this nigga, he doing the show. Them the franchise boys. Shit me.
Man, I wish.
Yeah. Say what, babe?
Oh my God.
Shot ain't playing.
You packing too? Niche, I asked you if I need to bring my shit in. You didn't tell me.
I ain't know.
Yeah, he said, no, he's security.
I'm security though.
Yeah, he's security.
What your shirt say?
Sesame Street. Yeah, with the K. The real one. Not the shit on the TV. We got real big birds.
I like your locks though.
Nah, come on, so you can see his ass. Bring his ass on right so they can see his ass, man.
It's always some light-skinned niggas with dreads.
Nah, shout out to Thug. He been light skinned, bro. Shout out to Brown. He been in the house. He just got out. Shout out to Jay got out. Yeah.
What are those? 2 T's?
There's a stool right here.
What are them 18-month
There's a
clothes?
stool right here.
Oh, you trying to see how you gonna have to get on the floor, lay down.
No, you ain't got to.
He gonna have to lay down.
He got an
He trying to make sure he in the shit.
Don't. Nah, he not. I'm gonna line him up.
Oh, I be figured
Huh?
out.
You want me to scoot? What?
He'll be in the shot though.
I ain't trying to be in this shit.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what he don't want to be. Nah, he just want him to be.
You gotta get under the table.
Gotta go to the bar.
It's all about. We gonna do it at the bar. Don't worry about it.
Tell him he
Matt,
gotta
go get behind the bar.
He gotta get under the
Yeah, go
table.
get behind the bar.
Get under.
Yeah, go and get behind the bar.
He covered the camera.
Go and get behind the bar. Put my dog behind the bar. Who the hand sanitizer shit, man? They ain't paying for that shit.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Let me
Yeah.
get this clean up.
Yeah.
Change in the pot.
Yeah. I got security back. Yeah. Hey, we moving these scraps around. You can't see. We got security back there. Don't play. You understand me? You understand? Yeah, man. You know what's going on. Don't play. We slide around here.
You got me, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so boom.
I
Now,
love it.
give me.
He
I
made
know.
me feel so safe.
I know what being in the group, especially with having 6 people.
Oh Lord.
We had 4, and I already know how hard it is for decision making and to come up with 1 ounce and to come up with certain things that's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And I know how hard that is. You know what I'm saying? And I know for us, like we would say it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, for real, I'm fuck that shit. I'm gonna be like y'all. Nah, we ain't fuck all that other shit. Yeah, we ain't doing all that shit. You and Jay really made the thing, but you really the one. Nah, this makes sense. Like,
Yeah. I'm like the mama / business one out the group. Everybody plays their roles, I feel. Jay is the producer. MIG is the hook writer. And like the he can feel the whole vibe of a song. I'm like the business person / the performer. You know, I'm gonna hit you with that motherfucking back, man. Diamond is like the advertisement and like the billboard of the group. Money Black is the money person. He gonna tell you about computers, stocks, businesses, how to flip some shit, all of that. And KC is the other music guy. So everybody play their part.
yeah. Pimp the business. Pimp the business minded.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that. When it comes to the paperwork shit like that, it's in the pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I am. You know what I'm saying?
You're the body.
Who?
You the body of the group. Yeah, and the
I'm David
muscle.
Ruffin. What?
Why everybody want to be David Ruffin of the group?
Who don't want to be David Ruffin?
That I'm Otis.
Who the
Fuck all that shit.
Listen, who don't want to be David Ruffin?
I ain't want to get thrown
Y'all can go with that
Listen, no,
showboat shit.
I ain't
Give me
talking
the
about what happened
publishing.
to him.
Fuck all that
I'm
shit.
just saying, in the fact, listen, I'm tell you something. I'm telling you what the coldest shit was. I'm telling you what I like.
Ain't nobody
And
coming to see
I
you,
wouldn't
Otis.
did it, but I'm telling you what I like a motherfucker. I like when them niggas performing
And
I
he
like when nigga performing, and I like when they got down, that nigga came, paid that nigga that $100 bill,
and that
nigga hit that spotlight on that nigga ass. And nigga took that mic. I said, oh yeah, that's the shit I would have did right now.
Now look, he came right in with the bitches. It's me and these motherfuckers.
David Ruff in the Temptation.
It's me and these motherfuckers right here. And these.
Yeah, but I think.
And he came right in with the.
I think other than music though, I'm kind of like LeBron James. I do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you got to.
Us, you know what I'm saying? Buddy was damn really the mind. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to Buddy.
You know what I'm saying? Buddy was a nerd, so Buddy come up with a hell of a fucking concept. Like Buddy came up with the concept of white tea. I just wrote the hook.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Buddy came up with the concept. Bro, every time we wear a throwback, we got white tees on the throwback. We ain't no really keep throwing. We might check. Everybody wear white tees. Oh, nigga, you smart as a motherfucker, boy. You know
Buddy
what? You
and
right,
his
boy.
smile.
I'm gonna make that money. Tomorrow, I got something for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But Buddy always come up with concept. Why we don't do this? Why we don't try this? You know what I'm saying? And Jills is kind of like the old school, the form, this way hip hop used to go.
Yeah.
And we need to do this. Shit go like this.
Yeah.
He kind of kept us on the line of, you know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, this how hip hop go. Nigga, we ain't backing down for shit. We
like,
Who's the oldest?
Yeah. Nah, Buddy, Jizzle. Nah, Buddy the oldest.
That's
For
the
real?
Oldest.
Buddy.
Oldest.
Oh,
David
Jizzle.
Ruffin. You David Ruffin.
Yeah.
He
Nah,
was
Jizzle.
oldest.
Jizzle at the game.
I thought you said oldest.
Jizzle at the game. Nah, you ask Jizzle, he gonna tell you he
That's
at the
not
game.
the same group.
I know, but I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what. I'm just telling you.
Ori,
I'm
I'm
just.
gonna kick you out of because you instigating shit. You
No!
I want to ask a question.
You want the story.
If you ask Jizzle, Jizzle tell you. I'm educated. We know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing about some real niggas. Everybody know what fits them, what forms them, and how they are. You know what I'm saying? Other than people in denial. You know what I'm saying? But see, around me and us, you not gonna be in denial because we're gonna tell your ass. But that shit wacky. We're gonna write another verse.
Okay,
bro.
so out of the Temptations, because I watched Temptations more than 5 Heartbeats. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Who would he be in the Temptations? Probably like Eddie Kendricks, huh? Just the one that like float and keep the peace.
You talking about Eddie Kid.
Paul Homeboy. He
Paul
ain't wanna
Cornbread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cornbread. Yeah.
Cornbread.
Yeah. Look at you knowing the movie.
Cornbread.
That boy called.
I'm saying like Peacekeeper, like, we really didn't have peacekeepers. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Cause all y'all was just cool, or all
no,
y'all
but,
just
no, it wasn't. When it came to something, it was this what I want to do and this what I want to do. And if this is what you want to do and this is what he want to do, I would be the one to be like, well, shit, we gonna do this. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
And then it was
I'm the
for
logical
y'all.
person. I'm gonna say that I'm the more logical. Or I just be like,
You
that
was
shit.
the hothead too, though. You got to remember, you had dreads. Now, let's not forget Parlay with dreads. Now,
No,
Somebody
I
got to
didn't say. No, I
let's
wasn't no
not
hothead.
forget we had
I was
shows
a gangster.
together.
It's a difference. I wasn't a hothead. I was a gangster. So I was smart. We're gonna think about it first.
I remember.
But if the thinking part don't work, then we go gangster. And the thinking part didn't used to work because we wanted to do this.
I'ma tell
they
you-
want us to do this. Hey, we gonna meet in the middle.
I'm gonna tell you a story off camera.
Tell it right now.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna ask you if you remember.
Tell it. We in a Partment Parlay. It must be bad or something. I did something to somebody.
About to.
Tell it. Let's go. We're in a Partment Parlay.
Y'all all cool. No.
Okay, it's cool. It's the past. We can talk about it. Let's go.
We are live in
Yes, we're in a Partment Parlay.
We are live in the apartment.
Let's go. You ain't gotta say no names. We'll say tell me the name after, but talk about the
I
situation.
can't even say that because if I say what you was saying, like the chant, you was saying their chant. We all had a show together, and you was
I was
like,
trying to provoke somebody.
"Yeah,
Did I provoke them?
yeah."
Did they try to jump?
They was about to.
What happened? Somebody stopped them?
Yeah,
Huh?
we all had a show to do, and then after the show, you started back up. I was like, "This nigga.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
don't."
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. You talking about we were throwing the money and shit.
Uh-uh.
Oh, God damn it. Shit. Oh. Well, we'll talk about it later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it. Hey, that's my past.
But
Yeah,
you was that one.
No, I ain't. You know,
I said was.
Yeah. No, I'm still like that.
Was.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap him down.
But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you as a family man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
As the entrepreneur, as the businessman, you know, as the coach. You doing a lot of shit, man. I salute. I see it and I salute.
Thank you. You gotta get your little boy out there, Nick.
Oh my, no.
Yeah, I need
King
it.
Elijah is not touching the football. I'm
Why?
sorry. I dated a football player before. No, we're not doing that.
Why you can't play? You play something on self.
No, we're not doing flag, tag, nothing.
Damn.
No. Boy, you better get this basketball or go run around the track.
But what if he
Something,
wanna play?
or,
What if he say he want to play football?
You know, King, he don't even like being
But
outside
what if he
like
say
that.
he want to?
You
when
might.
he get on?
You never
I'm
know.
gonna be like, that is the devil. Look, no, this how I'm gonna talk to him because he like numbers. I'm gonna be like, this how much wear and tear is on your body. This how long, and your body shape, you gonna be a wide receiver or a running back. You too clumsy to be a quarterback. You got about 3 years as a professional.
Not as a wide receiver.
As a running back.
Yeah.
He gonna either be a running back or a wide receiver.
I'm gonna make him a wide receiver. I'm gonna take care of him. We'll talk
You're
about
not
that
gonna
on
make
camera.
him a nothing.
We'll talk about that
He
on
gonna
camera
do
too.
golf,
Nephew,
swimming.
I got you.
Listen, chess,
I
safe
teach-
stuff you can be accountable for yourself. You messed up because you didn't do it, huh?
What about, so would you want him to go pro or work at Kroger? If those
It's so much stuff between pro and Kroger.
I want to know, like, what's the thinking behind?
Because I dated a football player and
She just
I
don't wanna be
seen
hurt.
him at the
Concussions,
top of his
body harm.
career.
Yeah.
The trauma, the way that they treat them, you know, it ain't nothing but used cattle. Once you're no good to this corporation, I watched some of it, but I seen it firsthand. I've seen somebody be at the top of their game in college, go to NFL, and then
Yeah, but it ain't the end though.
and then it's like, what do you do with the rest of your life?
Let me ask you this, Princess. How the
He ain't
hell?
playing no goddamn football.
How the hell did y'all feel when they came back out with that damn song using y'all beat?
Which one? Juju?
Yes.
I love Juju. What? Let the kids play it. Juju on the beat. Fuck like if you buck. That shit made more money.
Hey, that song. The reason I'm asking is because that was one of the songs that really helped people remember them times, regardless
Yeah.
of whatever hell you want to believe.
People get
about
mad
them
over
times.
samples.
No, facts.
I love samples. I'm a publisher and a writer.
That's how you know how. That's how you know how big shit was.
King loves samples. Shout out to Erica Banks who did Designer, her new song, Designer. Stilettos is the sample, so you know.
No, definitely.
That shit came out today.
That's paying homage. That's how you know you. And that's exactly. That's how you know that y'all some fucking legends.
But see, it takes time. Everything has seed time and then harvest. When we started, we were young. We were just one hit wonders. We were little kids. We didn't know anything. Then you have that time of waiting things out, figuring stuff out, growing. Then you have harvest of becoming a young OG where your whole catalog is being sampled. So every artist has to know who they are and know that everything comes in time. Everything. I'm 34 and I've been in this since I was 15. So, and our songs have been sampled at least 15 times.
That's because y'all legends. You speaking from a humble state, and I respect that. But everybody music ain't getting sampled. Everybody ain't got hits.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But
nigga,
see, it wasn't us. That ain't nothing but God, because none of us ever sat down and was like, I want to be a rapper. I mean, I said it one time for my first TV interview when I was in high school, but that wasn't our dream. It was forced on us. it became a job at 15, 16. So coming into it, our mentality is different because this wasn't something that we saved up for. We put our house on. We got kids to support. It wasn't none of that. It was just, why the fuck does everybody like this damn song? And it came a point where it's so big, you can't run from it. So it was years of wishing people would forget about CrimeMob, praying that nobody would ever play another song ever, so we could just be normal. That shit never came. So now it's like, all right, let's figure this out.
It's not, you destined for something different. That's
Yeah, it's bigger than us.
Yeah, it's definitely. But I just want to say thank you for what y'all did, because what I can say is that, and I stand on this statement, what I can say is, like I said before, the stuff that y'all did on the east side and what we did on the west side at the simultaneous times is what opened the door up for Atlanta. Without them times, the door don't open. Without them times, everybody else who done came through Atlanta, they need to thank us.
We made it reachable. We
Facts.
made it attainable. Everybody before us, they had label situations. All of us came from grassroots shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
We made everybody want to be rappers and producers.
Yeah.
You really didn't have, besides Wu-Tang, you didn't have groups where the artists make the beats and rap. Nigga, we started that shit.
Yeah.
Period. And you didn't have that. Now you had crews who had producers, but them niggas wasn't rapper, they was just producers and they weren't in the group. You didn't have niggas where, nah, fuck, just get these niggas the bag. They don't need no producers, they don't need shit. Just get these niggas the bag, let them niggas do what they do. They got their own sound, they got their own producers, they make their own link on. That shit that'll never happen. Period. If it had besides Wu-Tang, tell me.
Damn, that's a good
I could stand
point.
some straightening.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. This shit
You right.
this shit legendary.
Especially as a whole region.
Facts.
It's gonna count Dr. Dre.
I was
what I'm
gonna say Dre, but you know,
Yeah,
he wasn't even
besides Dre.
writing his shit. So
Yeah.
That wasn't really a crew.
Yeah.
Dre already count.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But as far as a whole region, yeah, we definitely.
Facts. And then not just that, I go a little farther. Both of us have had every region in the United States of America to make music like us. Can't nobody else say that. Nowhere. Nobody from New York, nobody from Cali, nobody from Midwest, nobody else from the South. Nobody else can say that. Period. In the history of hip hop. Nobody but us. Everybody in every region done made a song that sound like us. Or made a song inspired by us. Or made a song in reference of us. Everybody. Everything on TikTok to this day sound like us.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Facts.
All the damn moves.
All the dance and shit.
Mixed them up a little bit.
Man.
All that shit.
Doing that shit.
Those facts. But then still, when people always talking about hip hop and the hip hop, the movement, the evolution of this, they talk about John and this. No, fuck all that. John is John, but John wouldn't have built that resume he had without y'all, without Trillville, Scrappy, and CrimeMob. It wouldn't have fucking happened.
True.
Period.
And China White.
Facts.
And motherfucking
China
Eastside
White
Boy.
cool, but y'all we was the kids. We
Yeah.
was the future. We was the influence on these
was
kids.
the
It
new
wasn't China White.
generation.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though we liked the music and listened to it, she wasn't the influence. We was the influence. You see what I'm saying? Everybody on the east side took y'all format, want to do what y'all did. Everybody on the west side took our format and want to do what we did. And this shit happened at the same fucking time without nobody even really knowing it. Like this what was organically growing in the city of Atlanta. And over the past, when it was 2003, 4, it's 2021. It's almost 20 years of running fucking hip hop. Hip hop been up, what, 40 years? So half of the hip hop, nigga, we been running this shit.
Ain't that crazy? We didn't even have a voice at first.
Facts. Nobody liked our music. All that shit ain't gonna last. We was hated on.
It's
all
kind
that
of
shit.
scary though, cause where would it go next if it leave Atlanta? Pennsylvania.
Hey, don't do my niggas feeling like that. Don't do niggas feeling like that.
That shit ain't gonna happen for another 50 years.
I don't think as far as a whole citywide, I don't think it'll ever happen like this again. And if it did, who knows? It's just we'll have to just see. because it's going all with the internet now. It don't matter where you from now. You can be from fucking a part. You can be from Eatonton, Georgia, where nobody ever been professional. Anybody made anything yet and make a hit song and become a big fucking star with the internet. So I don't think it'll ever happen like that because everything gonna go through one pool no more. Back then everything had to go through the same hallway. Everything now nigga ain't got through the hallway. Shit, nigga coming through the roof, window, the back door, niggas coming. So I don't think it's gonna be like that.
That's probably why Atlanta have it so long because
It's just
we
everything.
was the last one to like.
It's culture wise, cause you got to think what play a part in that shit. Your city play a part in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta has always had the best nightlife. We have always had the best nightlife.
Man, old nightlife though.
Yeah.
That 03,
Yeah.
04,
Visions, the
man.
real Buckhead. Yeah.
Listen,
When you leave the club at 3-4 in the
5
morning.
and man,
Yeah.
We was young as
living room, velvet
Facts.
room. Oh my man, what?
I remember they all came in with the little goddamn overall with the goddamn paint on and shit.
Spray paint. I paid for that.
Bruh, I didn't
What you talking about, man?
But listen, boy, look, club, them the security walk around, I'm like, they jump around like they regular. I'm like, bro, y'all security. Y'all
Envy on Spring Street.
On Spring Street, man. Facts.
Man, I was like 16, bro.
What shit that we're gonna do, Princess? This is gonna be part 1. All right. So I got a lot of more service, a lot of more stuff I want to touch on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
She ain't
my
nervous. Look at her.
No.
I told her she wasn't gonna be nervous.
I am.
You done said all this shit, told all these stories, and now you back nervous again. You'll be all right. So now the next time we have the interview, so we get to talk and start talking about, you know, some stuff we done been through, and you know what I'm saying, in the second part after the
Yeah.
music. You see what I'm saying? And I really want to talk on it because I think, you know, you being a mom, like all the stuff that you're going through now, you know what I'm saying?
Pushed a whole baby out with no medicine
You're a G.
on my hands and knees
Even the things that y'all went through as a group and to see how y'all go through that and came back together.
and come back. Yeah,
I think that's important for everybody to understand, and it's something
Yeah.
tangible they can see and touch and know and have an example for everybody else who, you know, going through the same thing. So you know what I'm saying. Tell
Yeah.
everybody where they can follow you at.
So, until the hackers hack me another time, I am on Instagram, Princess Going Digital, Twitter, Princess Digital, and website theprincessempire.com. I believe that might be it.
We'll have it right. We'll get it right. We'll post it.
We will get back to you on that. But yeah, I got some educational stuff coming, got a cookbook coming. So yeah, I'm gonna come back and talk about all of that. We're gonna have a whole like dinner party. I'm gonna cook for y'all, do all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And very much something.
Yeah. Now I'm talking like soon though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do a Friendsgiving, so you know.
We were just talking about.
Yeah. We might put
Maybe
something
y'all
down.
should do like a Friendsgiving up here in like 2 weeks.
Hey, what you gonna cook though? Yeah.
Oh, I cook. Y'all better tell them how I cook.
Oh yeah, she gets it in. He said, "Oh, princess." He said, "Oh."
I'm not thick for nothing, baby. What you try? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm too much for you. I know so. I'm gonna pull them dreads back.
Hey man, we locked in. We tapped in. Princess, man. Follow, man. Tap into part 1, part 2 coming real fucking soon, man. We in the Partment with Parlay. Meet me in the Partments.
In the Partments.